Hello people YouTube, Justin here from YouTube channel Microsoft Tech Support. Switching up my video style a little bit. I'm going to do a rant in this video, and I have the awesome Future Gohan to help me with this one.
Hey guys.
Thank you very much for helping me with this video actually.
No problem.
Okay, so yeah, Green Lantern and Young Justice were cancelled for some strange reason. Apparently it wasn't renewed for another season. Yeah, that's just sad. I mean, I felt like the show was just starting.
I know it just went halfway through its second season and it's still not even done. And there's just so much left unexplained, and there's still a video game coming out of it. So it's like, where did the popularity for that go?
Exactly. Where's the growth? Where's the money gonna be for that if they're gonna cancel the show?
Exactly. So it's just weird.
Yeah, there's like, and plus, like, what are the only two shows on DC Nation? It's only on for like what, an hour?
Yeah, it's only on for an hour. It's pretty pitiful.
And what are the only two shows on?
Green Lantern and Young Justice.
And what are they canceling?
Green Lantern and Young Justice.
I don't get that. What are they gonna be replacing that with, or something? Or
they're gonna be replacing it with the new Teen Titans comedy series and the Beware the Batman series.
The Beware the Batman is gonna be CG, right?
Yeah.
And the isn't they have those shorts on the Teen Titans. It's gonna look like that, right?
Yeah, it's gonna look almost exactly like that, just 30-minute long versions of it.
I like the shorts, but they should remain shorts.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't see how they're gonna have 30 minutes of funny stuff like that around. I mean, it was bad enough they canceled the Teen Titans and they brought them as shorts, and now they're bringing them as the shorts for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I really would have much preferred if they continued the series, because there was still, like, I mean, it's not like Powerpuff Girls or something like that where the series has pretty much just ended and lasted its run. Teen Titans still had many unanswered questions and all sorts of things that we to this day still do not know.
And I doubt that they're gonna cover them in these funny 30-minute little shorts.
Yeah, like this is supposedly like an alternate universe where every character is like in chibi anime form.
Oh my god, that's gonna... I didn't really look into it that much, but I know it's gonna probably not be the best show on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not that much into Young Justice, but I have been watching it a little bit lately, and I'm confused about the Green Beetle.
Yeah, they supposedly just confirmed last episode that he's apparently evil and is trying to take over the, or have the scarab on Jaime Reyes' back control him completely.
Didn't he learn how to, like, control it?
Yeah, like, that's what Green Beetle was supposed to do. He was supposed to, like, make sure he controls it, but he turned sides on him and was secretly evil, apparently, and made the Scarab take full control instead of Jaime.
Wow, that's definitely different.
Yeah.
But hopefully, maybe somehow they'll come back in the future, I'm hoping.
Yeah, I think they're going to be continuing Young Justice in the comics that they have coming up.
Alright, at least that's good. So, at least we get to catch up on the comics.
Yeah.
Alright, switching the topic now. Okay, something else I want to cover. Cartoon Network, the 90s and now. Okay, there was this commercial back then where they had all the Cartoon Network characters in a movie theater, and they had a recent one that came out that has all the cartoon characters on Cartoon Network now, and I gotta say, back then there was so much more better stuff than there is now. I mean, I remember when Chowder came out, I thought to my head, okay, this isn't the worst show on Cartoon Network. Then all this other stuff came out, Flapjack, and then in my head I thought, Cartoon Network's only gonna get worse now, and then Adventure Time came out, and that's where I just stopped watching Cartoon Network.
Yeah, it really did go downhill. I believe that all started in 2007 with Chowder and Out of Jimmy's Head.
Oh my
and
god,
Well,
Yeah.
personally, I don't really mind shows like Adventure Time and Regular Show. In fact, I actually love Regular Show to death. I think it's great. But I will agree that the standard, other than those two shows, has definitely dropped since the '90s.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like that the 90s was like the only good cartoon period, and now modern day is just almost naked animals. Just the title doesn't even appeal to me.
Yeah, that show's pretty freaking stupid. It's on Boomerang now for some reason.
Okay, that's all right. Anyway, that's kind of funny. It's like they wanted to. I'm like I'm trying to figure out why they did that now. That just got to me. Why would they put that on Boomerang?
I really don't know. Boomerang is becoming the place where Cartoon Network just dumps all their failed
Yeah,
shows.
that's what I'm
It's ultimately
seeing.
becoming
Oh
that.
my god. I mean, I like Boomerang because now at least I have the original Ben 10 on, which wasn't the worst which isn't the worst. I mean, that was actually the original Ben 10 in my opinion out of all of them was the best. When they
Oh yeah,
got
without a doubt, without a
Yeah,
doubt.
when Alien Force went on, they were starting to lose me. Then Ultimate Alien, okay, we saw the return of a few. Then in Omniverse, I just gave up. Like, like they switched the artwork. They have these new aliens. I mean, they could have at least kept all the voices right. Like at least that. I mean, for some aliens they kept the voices, but mostly it's like I don't feel the originality anymore. Like I like for example, Ripjaws. I hear his new voice and I just don't feel like that's really Ripjaws from the original series.
Yeah, you just don't like it. I don't know why they do that. Because I'm pretty sure it's the same guy who's still doing the alien voices. Because it was always just one person who did the voice for all the aliens.
That was in
Us.
Alien Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Daniel D. Uh, he did all the monsters on Star Wars. His name escapes me at the moment. Shows now, like when, for example, like the Powerpuff Girls, perfect example. Remember I showed you yesterday that what we said was a rough draft design on the new artwork.
Uh huh.
Imagine if like that's the final artwork and they CG that.
That
I
would look really weird.
Yeah.
I'd like to see what that would look like, and I'd like to give it a chance. But just from hearing that idea, I think it would look weird because
Yeah.
they look really scraggly. Like they look like rag dolls.
I know it's just like a 5-year-old like saw them and like just drew them like for a project in art class or something.
Yeah,
Like I couldn't believe a professional art team did that, even if it is a rough draft.
yeah, they look really bad.
Yeah, I mean, what's going on? I mean, I saw this a picture comparison the other day of from 3 shows. It was Ben 10 to Omniverse now, Powerpuff Girls to it now, and then Scooby Doo from back then to I think it's Mysteries Incorporated. I think the new one is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the artwork didn't really change for Scooby Doo much, but overall, like these shows that it's like they ran its course.
Yeah.
I just all right. I'm losing the subject now. Anyway, now I'm getting onto Nickelodeon. There were so many good shows in the '90s on that channel. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I can't find this anywhere. You remember Taina?
Hyena. No.
Oh my god, that was such a good show. I don't remember exactly what it was about. I think it was like a Drake and Josh type thing.
Oh, like a live action.
Yeah, it was definitely live action. But
Yeah. See, I was always more of a Cartoon Network person growing up. I honestly rarely watched Nickelodeon. But when I did, there was always Chalk Zone, Cat Dog, Hey Arnold. I always loved those select few. And Rugrats.
oh my god,
But really, honestly, other than that, I really didn't delve that much into the Nickelodeon verse.
wasn't Doug on both of them at the time?
I believe it was originally made by Nickelodeon, and then it got bought out or whatever
Yeah.
by Disney, and Disney started making them.
Right.
And then I heard Disney started making them. The quality of the show went downhill.
And then that happened, I think, to Tiny Toon Adventures, where it was on. Uh, it was on either Nick or Cartoon Network at first, and then one of them took it.
Uh, yeah, I think it was on Kids WB at first, and then I think
Yeah,
it moved to Cartoon Network.
yeah, and oh my god, there was another show that happened to Oh my god, I saw a commercial this morning for Yu-Gi-Oh going on Nicktoons.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's already on channel 11, CW, every morning. But hey, more Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, true.
While we're on that, just gonna say, just for a quick, I didn't want to cover this, but now that we're on Yu-Gi-Oh, the original series was overall the best. GX was okay. They lost me on 5Ds when they entered new summoning rules. I just quit after that.
Yeah, like when they changed the rules of the cards.
Yeah, synchro summoning, I still don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, I still duel from time to time with my friends, but I don't go by synchro. And once I see a white card go out, I just quit and walk away.
Yeah, like I still play here and there with my friends as well, and I make sure not to have those in my deck. I think they're pretty cheap too. Like most of them can be destroyed by effect cards, spell or traps, and the only way you can kill them is by having a higher attack power. But they'll have attacks of like 3,000 or 4,000.
Exactly.
So it's like, how am I supposed to kill
It's
you?
like, I think unless you draw Exodia, like how are you gonna win?
Yeah, and they're cheap as hell.
Exactly. Alright, anyway, getting back on to 90s for Nickelodeon. What would you say was the best show in the 90s on Nick?
On Nick?
Yeah.
I loved and I still do love Cat Dog.
Oh.
I did like Cat Scratch, and probably my third favorite would be Chalk Zone.
Oh my god, yes, Chug Zone. That was a really good show.
Yeah, I'd say Rocco's Modern Life, but I never watched that when I was a kid. I've only just recently gotten into it, like within the past few years.
Ah.
So I can't really say because I never watched it as a kid.
I'd have to say overall, Rugrats is my favorite.
Oh yeah, Rugrats, always a classic.
Yeah, but it's like another one of these shows where they lost me. They went to France and then Kimmy became in the show, and it's just I feel like it completely changed. Because now you got Chucky can talk, you got a new person in the group. They have a new opening. I just kind of lost it.
Yeah, and not even mentioning All Grown Up.
Yeah, did you like that?
I thought it was pretty decent.
Yeah, I kind of like I liked how they had an episode seeing in Rugrats they had an episode called All Grown Up where you see them grown up. I think that was like a good idea for maybe a one episode. I don't think they had to start
Make a whole series. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, I will be honest. When I was a kid, I loved it. I still have it on VHS when when you used to record before DVR. But now looking at it at my age now, it's just where did Nickelodeon go wrong?
Yeah. Plus, if you look at their network now, they might as well just change their name to the SpongeBob Network.
Yeah,
exactly. All they ever air.
Yeah.
Anymore is just SpongeBob.
I know. It's like that's the only running show from the 90s right now, actually.
Yeah, and I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I love my fair share of SpongeBob, but you have other things you can air, Nickelodeon.
I know. I mean, like, even if there isn't anything, there's these Facebook groups and petitions and everywhere on to put 90s shows back on Nickelodeon. If you have nothing new to play, at least play something that everybody wants to see from the 90s.
Do you watch 90s or All That on Teen Nick?
I did for a little while. Yeah, they have all that, and then Kenan and Kel. Right?
They got Kenan and Kel. Hey Arnold.
Yeah. Oh, another good show was The Wild Thornberrys. I love that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in forever. All I ever see on 90s or All That is seriously Hey Arnold.
It's been going on for like over a year now, right? 90s or All That.
I believe so.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when it first came out, like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. A year later, it's the same exact thing on midnight. I mean, it's getting ridiculous with it. I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. I think they're doing a far better job at it than Cartoon Network is.
That is actually true. I agree with that. Whatever happened to that, Eddie? I remember they went off. They had that movie where Eddie's brother was in. Which one was that? That was the brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see after the credits?
No.
They had a scene where Johnny. Remember how he was Captain Melonhead, or
Yeah.
something like that? Yeah, he gets some screws loose and he turns evil, and he puts this gourd on his head and calls himself Captain Gourd or something like that, and he swears revenge on the Eds, and then right as he's about to go do it, Plank says, "Oh, we can't do it. The movie's over."
Plank says.
Well, Plank
Johnny
says, and then John recites.
Right.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I miss Plank talking for a change. Yeah. Yeah, overall, I mean, Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon could improve their game by at least playing more stuff from the 90s. Yeah. Oh, another good show was Inspector Gadget.
Oh yeah, what did that air on? Was that on Cartoon Network?
Nickelodeon.
Oh, Nickelodeon. That's right.
Yeah. You ever watch Mad?
Mad TV.
Yeah.
The kids version of Robot Chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, you can call it that. Yeah, I'm gonna end it on this note. Cartoon Network, you lost me. I'm hoping next week I want to cover Disney because I have a lot of stuff I want to cover on that.
Oh yeah, like for me, if any of the networks that I watched the least, it was Disney.
Yeah.
However, I do feel people's pain, and I did like a lot of Disney shows.
Yeah, Kim Possible, Lilo and Stitch. Those are good shows. They were. I remember. I don't know if you had it when or wherever you are, but where I am, it was always like the 3 channels I would have. It would be Nickelodeon channel 33, Cartoon Network was 32, and Disney was 31. I remember every day after school, I'd run home and just watch those 3 channels for like 4.
I remember when I would check into hotels and stuff like that, because as a kid I didn't have cable. But when I would check into hotels, those would always be the channel numbers they had. I remember those distinctly. But yeah, here my Cartoon Network's like 22, and my Nickelodeon's like 43.
Alrighty then. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for helping me with this.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you guys for watching this video, and thanks again, Future Gohan.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, my name is Justin, signing off.
See you guys.
Cartoon.